Hey guys, Griffin back with the Retro Rebellion. Today it's a little change of scenery, but you might be looking at this wondering what this is. This is actually for my next cooler boombox build. So if you don't already know, I was at like a 40-gallon cooler. Had two Rockford Fosgate 6.5-inch speakers, a Interstate 9 amp-hour battery, and a Alpine 45-watt per channel RMS amp. It was great and all, but it was heavy, and it was a pain in the ass to carry around. So I kind of went the smaller, more compact route, and so I ordered some stuff up, and so I'm gonna make another one. So this is basically the unboxing, and then after this I'm gonna build it. So what I have here are the speakers, which are the hivi B3N. Comes just with the speaker, and there's a gasket in here too. But these are 10 watts RMS. I bought them actually because I thought they looked pretty cool. So two of these, that was $10 a piece. I got all this stuff from Parts Express. Here's the amp. It's a lepai 2028 Plus. It's regarded as one of the better mini amps. So I was gonna buy. They have a smaller Kinter one that was $10 that I was gonna buy, but I saw that this was considered an open box, so it was on clearance for $15, and it's normally $30. So I'm like at $25 maybe. Let me just put this kit comes with the power supply, which I'm not using, and the amplifier. These things are known for distorting, but this amp is actually known to do about 10 clean watts RMS per channel at 4 or 8 ohms, whatever. I don't know, those speakers are 10 watts, 8 ohm speakers. I'm gonna hook them up per channel. So yeah, that's that for a cooler. When I did my other cooler boombox build, I got a set of 3 coolers, or two coolers. I got the big cooler, I got this little cooler, and then I got a water jug kind of thing, for like not even a gallon of water, like to bring to work or whatever. So yeah, it's tiny, but and here's the battery. I went to my Interstate battery warehouse and I got this for $35. It's the same one from the other cooler. Since I'm building this one, I'm not going to need the other cooler, and if I do, I could just put this one back in there and connect it up and it'll work fine. But this is a 9 amp-hour battery, sealed lead acid, and this is going to last a long time in this little cooler. So yeah, that's that. This cooler, I think it'll serve its purpose. I bought these speakers. These are 3-inch speakers, so I think it'll go good. I'm gonna hook up these speakers to the amp because I just want to see, first of all, if the amp works and how it sounds. But yeah, basically I'm doing this build for $35 because these were 10. This was 15. I had the battery, I had the cooler, so I'm basically gonna throw it together and hopefully it'll turn out good. Okay, so I'm in my workshop now and I have all the internals and shit out of the cooler, and I have this drill bit. It's like a hole saw. I thought I had a 3-inch one, but apparently the biggest one I have is 2.5, so I'm just gonna drill it to 2.5 and then use the sanding drum or like the grounding wheel on my Dremel and make the hole 3 inches for the speaker, because that's what size the hole needs to be according to the specs. But first, before I do that, I'm going to take this ruler and take some measurements and find out like where exactly each speaker needs to be. Do some math. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to you once I find out where the center point for each hole is gonna be. Okay, so I just did the math, and these are the 2 points I'm going to use. I have my corded drill with a 2.5-inch bit on it. Then I'm going to drum out the holes to be flush after I drill the holes. But I basically centered the speakers around this little 4.25 by 8-inch square right here, like beyond this ring. And yeah, I think it's going to go good. So I'm going to start drilling. Gonna go slow to make sure I don't melt the plastic or anything. Okay, so I have the cooler, both holes cut. As you can see, the speaker like only barely doesn't fit in there. So I went ahead and marked out a 1/4 inch from each side here on this hole, so I know, since it's a 2.5-inch hole, 1/4 inch on each side would make 3 inches. So yeah, I'm just gonna Dremel this out. Got my Dremel. It's really dusty because last thing I did with it was sanding down some MDF. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it slow and Dremel out the inside of this. As you can see, a nice tight fit. So far it's a little dirty, there's plastic and foam dust everywhere. But yeah, that seems to be fitting in there good. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side, but I'm not going to film it this time, so I'll see when I get that done. Okay, so that hole's done, this hole's done. The second one ended up coming out a little bit better, I think. The reason it looks a little bit like lopsided, particularly down at the bottom, is because I cut it out so I could fit the little connectors down in there, and it'll fit nice and smoothly, and then we'll have a little bit of space for the wires too, speaker wires that will go to the amp. So yeah, that's in my opinion, I think this is the hardest and least fun part of the project. It makes a huge mess that I'm gonna have to clean up, and yeah, it's the most painstaking process, I think. So pretty much the only thing left to do is put in all the internals and add a button on top to turn it on and off. So I have everything cleaned up at least a little bit. I have the holes cut, I bought screws, and some vegan to wire everything up. First thing I'm going to do is I plan to hardwire, since there's like a plug here for the power, I'm actually just going to solder in 2 new wires and run it straight to the battery, so I don't have to worry about anything getting unplugged or anything like that where it's hard to reach. So yeah, I'm going to begin by taking apart the back of this amp and then getting a look at the circuit board. Alright, so she's just about done. I mean, I did a quick little mod to the amp, and I had some extra RCAs lying around. So get that in focus. Yeah, I just put them here so I can easily attach the RCA cord. I use these things, I don't even know what they're called. They're basically little plastic squares with sticky stuff on the back of them that you can feed zip ties through, so it makes it look all nice in there. And yeah, that's about it. It works. Let me grab the cord and I can put on some music for you. So that's just a little snippet. Yeah, it's actually goes pretty loud. Surprising for it's on like 10 watts at 8 ohms right now, I think. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could like, comment, rate, and subscribe, that'd be great. Let me know what you guys think about this. And if I should videotape myself making another bigger one. Yep, see you guys next time.